YouTubers, how's it going? Look, I just want to talk about a little bit about how people liking balloons and how people interact with them. I've been seeing a bunch of videos all over the net and whatnot, and here I'm thinking it's very, very educational. It's very cute. The one with the girls bouncing on them and whatnot. It's very, very lovely. I think it's very, very lovely. It's cute and it's adorable in some ways or not. And now, um, the uh, the bigger ones I actually love because I mean, hey, let's face it. You can do a lot more with the bigger ones than you can do with the smaller ones. You know what I mean? Um, like for instance, if I can turn my camera, see see this over here? Yeah, that's my 7 foot GL 700, floor to ceiling high, 7 foot. That's right. Now, I've shown you my room quite a few times and how I like to put balloons on my bed and whatnot. And this over here, wait, if I can, um, here, I'll go get it. And these are those 5 foot, 5 foot from ceiling to floor Zeppelin balloons you can buy for $1.50. Now, how entertaining that can be when you have a thought in your head of which you can do quite a few things with balloons as big as these. Like, for instance, you could people. I have seen people jump on them, hump them, um, bounce on them, squeeze them, turn them, wrestle with them, and many other things I'm not going to discuss because it would take forever. Now, so anyway, uh, I like the big ones only for a simple reason. I mean, that's my encounter. I mean, that's my ordeal. Because you can do all of those things plus the climbing balloons, which is about what 7, 8 feet tall, taller than my ceiling. Taller than my ceiling. That's right. Um, you can, well, obviously you can get inside them, and which pretty much, I'll be honest with all of you, kind of makes me horny. I'm not sure why. It's probably how big it is and how big my private is. But anyway, I'm not gonna get to that. I'm going to get to the fact that I'm not sure why or the scientific reason as to how people get off on balloons itself. I don't know, but one day I will answer that. I have to learn first. I have to learn first before I answer all of your questionnaires. Alright, I mean all your answers if you want to give me any. Now, um, the smaller ones come from these guys here. You can only do so much. Like for instance, um, like for instance, you can actually just blow them up, pop them with your hands, your ass, um, squeeze them with your arms, maybe even blow to explode. But that's pretty much it, I guess. Unless you can fill them with helium. Actually, let's get to that. I have seen clips where people get like millions and thousands. No, let's say thousands. Maybe even just hundreds. Yeah, that will do it. Not thousands, but hundreds of balloons of all sizes. Maybe the biggest rating, maybe 36 to 40 inch, and a million 12 inch to 16-inch helium balloons and a lawn chair. And they actually lifted some guy way above. I saw it in the Guinness Book of Records book. That was really unusual. That was cool, actually. That was really cool. And plus, on another show, I'm not naming the title, cause or else that would be, well, I'm not naming titles. No names. A certain way where this little girl was lifted with a bunch of helium party balloons and in a big shed. That was that was really unusual. That was pretty cool. Um, but I like the those TV shows where people get inside balloons for entertainment purposes. You know, for purposes being to entertain the public, and this is what YouTube is for, to entertain the public any way, shape, or form. That's right. But being a balloonist myself, as being 6 through 31 right now. I'm not sure why it basically happened, but it happened. Um, just just loving all kinds of of balloons of all sizes, of all colors. Um, and just being yourself. That's important, people. It's learn to be yourself, to like yourself, and to do whatever you want to do. But not anything gross or perverted on YouTube. All right, just party things, TV shows, balloons in general, and being yourself. Okay. Now, for a guy who is totally single, and for someone who likes what he likes, is no big deal. I mean, balloons are balloons, right? I mean, no big deal. None at all. Just something that you like, just another ideal item that blows up really big. Yeah, that's why we have trees. And you're probably thinking, huh? Well, let me tell you something. If we didn't have trees, we wouldn't have b- balloons itself, because latex, believe it or not, comes from trees. That's right. There's a latex tree, so that's why it drips just like a maple tree does. That's how we get it. That's a little bit of education for you people out of there. I really know my balloons. I've been reading and understanding things a long time, and it helps when you know how to learn about these things, and where balloons come from. I mean, there's millions, or sorry, there's like maybe even several countries where they come from, but it has to do with a latex tree. I mean, but that's how it starts off, But other than that, that's where that's how they make rubber gloves and condoms too. I mean, that's kind of obvious, right? Right. Now, um, it's kind of funny that people do things with condoms and and rubber gloves, other than the usual put them on your hand thing. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think that YouTube is the best place to put your videos on. It is. It really, really, really is. So you know what I'm gonna do with the last remaining 10 seconds?